Hi everyone, this is Trin from the How To Duo, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these yellow mai flowers, known as kai mai, for Lunar New Year. I'm also going to be showing you how to make these fake firecrackers out of construction paper, and how to quickly hang these red envelopes, they're called lisi, for luck. Here we go. The materials you'll need for this project are yellow tissue paper, red construction paper, scissors, Mod Podge or glue, a chopstick, a pencil would work as well, a glue stick, red lisi envelopes, money, I'm using heaven banknotes because I'll be putting this out at my parents' grave, thread, and tree branches. I got mine from a guava tree in my backyard. I just cut off a few branches and I cleaned them off, plucked off all the leaves, and just made sure that the bottom part of the branches were clean. Now that we have the branches, we're going to prep the tissue paper. All you need is one piece of yellow tissue paper, and you're just going to keep folding it in half and cutting and folding it in half and cutting until you end up with these small squares. They're about 2 by 2 inches. And now for the fun part. Grab your glue, grab the tissue paper, and grab your chopstick. We're now going to create the flowers. So take your chopstick, put it in the middle of the tissue paper, and twist, twist, twist. Then you're going to dip this into the glue and then place it onto the branch. So you want to use your chopstick to center the flower onto the branch, push it downward, and then squeeze the bottom of the tissue. Now if it doesn't stick, open up the tissue and put it over the branch, then squeeze the middle without ripping the tissue and twist the bottom until it's secure. And just so that we have a variety of flower sizes, grab about 6 pieces of the squares and cut them into fourths. This will make your mai flowers look a little bit more realistic. So just repeat the gluing process, switching off between the smaller pieces and the larger pieces. And when you put them on the branch, just kind of move them around so that you get a variety of sizes. Now the smaller ones can be a little tricky to work with just because it's difficult to get your hand to fit underneath the flower, but trust me on this one, it's going to look really good. Once you're done, you can go back and fluff the tissue and adjust the petals as needed. I'm down to my last few pieces of tissue here. I ended up using everything I cut, and look how pretty it is. I love it. Here's a close-up of the flowers. Again, just go back and fluff it up and adjust it so that it forms this nice flower shape. Now we're ready to put together the red lisi envelopes for luck and make the firecrackers. So we're going to start by placing money inside the red envelopes. Now normally you put real money, but like I said earlier, I'll be putting these out at my mom's grave, so I put heaven banknotes instead. Typically you put different amounts of money inside the envelopes and you hang them on the branches, and when guests come over, they get to randomly pick an envelope. And that's the fun of it, not knowing how much money you're going to get, but also knowing that the person giving it to you is wishing you good luck for the year. So here's how you can quickly hang them. Take a needle and thread and poke through all the envelopes at once. Do not do one at a time, that'll take forever. Then cut in between each envelope, leaving enough thread for you to tie. Think of it like a Christmas ornament. To quickly tie the thread, hold both ends together, then tie a knot around both ends. This is the quickest way to do it without having to do a double knot. Then grab your scissors and cut off the excess thread. Envelopes are set, now let's make the firecrackers. Take your construction paper and fold it in half 5 times. Cut along the folds, and this should give you a total of 32 pieces that are approximately 1 by 2 inches wide. Then grab some newspaper to protect your table from the glue, and use your chopstick to roll the firecracker. Be sure to roll the construction paper tightly against the chopstick. Pull it towards you to make sure it's not loose, then grab your glue and place it along the opening edge of the paper. Now roll your chopstick towards the glue, pushing downward onto the table. Then use your fingers to give it a nice firm push to seal it. You're done with your first firecracker. Repeat this step until you're done with all 32 pieces, and then we're ready to thread it. Grab your needle and thread and tie a couple knots towards the bottom of it. Then poke the needle through each firecracker. I like to poke it right where the glued part is, just to seal it even more. And right now I'm just eyeballing it to try to center it as best as possible. It doesn't need to be perfect, because at the very end, the firecrackers are just going to spin around like this. Final step is to hang the firecrackers and the lucky red lisi envelopes onto the branches, and it all comes together. This is a project I've been doing since I was in elementary school with my siblings. We'd make it for my dad to take it to his grave, and we still do it today as adults for both mom and dad. We absolutely love it, and we hope you enjoy it too. And that's it. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button below. You could also find us on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at The How To Duo. And for more tutorials, visit our blog at thehowtoduo.com. Thanks for watching. Chúc mừng năm mới!